Alright, welcome back to Hippo Cup 5. I am your host, your commentator, your streamer, your person who does everything, T1G, and we are getting into what I can only assume is going to be an extremely troll match between Discoboyz 3 and Team MEOW Mix. Discoboyz 3, prohibitive favorites to win, but or at least one of the top few teams likely to get to top 4 thereabouts at worst. Captain Yoke Spy, Chili Repair, Brony CEO, I don't remember who that is. It's some Brazilian dude, I think. Akoro Malteser, Miles, Sigi, Toki, and Will Stetson. Taking on MEOW Mix, Captain by 5 Yoshi, Conrad Mitten, Henore Malula, Spev, Megumik, Water, Esamoka, and Marcus. Oh yeah, it's Defon's. Okay, thank you. Already got through the warm-ups pretty quickly. Didn't want to turn on stream until after because they're Giga Troll. We'll put the music on in the game also after we pick a map and we actually get into normal music. Discoboyz 3 getting first ban and second pick in this one. MEOW Mix second ban, first pick. We see a Hard Rock 1 first ban from Discoboyz 3. That map will remain at 0% pick rate. Has had a few bans, but no picks. Nomad 6, unsurprisingly banned by MEOW Mix. I wouldn't be surprised to see them ban Nomad 6, Nomad 7 here in this matchup, considering Discoboyz' reputation precedes them a little bit in those types of maps. Hard Rock 2, the second ban from Discoboyz, not really sure the purpose of that particular ban. I don't feel like that's necessarily something that MEOW Mix would be super good at, but you never know. Want to get rid of something really long at least. MEOW Mix on to their second and final ban. Nomad 7, Fremod 3, probably one of those if I had to guess. Not really sure. Really a tough matchup for MEOW Mix. I know some of their players are not having the greatest time with this pool, and I think they're kind of just overmatched in terms of skill cap anyway. It's gonna be Nomad 2. Interesting. I don't know that I really expected Nomad 2 banned. That has not been a super popular map. Or I guess it has. Never mind. It's had 5 picks. I feel like I've watched it very few of those times, so I don't know. No stream map today. Unfortunate. And we'll go into the first pick for Team MEOW Mix. Coming into this match, mentioning that they feel they may get swept, so hoping for the best for those guys. We'll see if they can at least get a point or two on the board. For their mental state, I hope that ends up being the case. As we wait the first pick. I guess this is maybe one of the problems of not having a great time with the pool, is that you just don't have stuff you necessarily want to pick all that badly. I'm sure they've got a couple of maps that they feel like they could at least be competitive on, right? I mean, for sure, it's not like Discoboyz are unbeatable. They're good, but I think MEOW Mix could at least get a point or two if they can find, decent picks and perform well. It's going to be Nomad 4. So we are going to see God-ish, which is another one of the very popular picks. This is, I think, its 7th pick or something like that. Quite a frequently picked map. The kind of alt aim control. Some very tricky patterns in this one. Some moderately difficult sliders. I think the highest real raw difficulty of this is going to be those alt patterns, though. Which is maybe a little unusual for a Nomad 4 slot. These days, you normally expect that to be kind of that slider tech type of thing, but this one a little different in that regard. Hippo Cup, never a tournament to stick with the exact meta in its map pools, so shouldn't be too surprising to see something a little non-standard in a slot like this. I actually think this is a super cool map and a hella good song. We're actually seeing Will Stetson here, huh? Interesting. So Yokespie, Defans, Sigi, Will Stetson against Megamic, Yoshi, Conrad, and Water. Sure. Yeah, why not? Will Stetson kind of feels like the odd man out on this Discoboyz team. Scocap, typically speaking, not as high as most of his teammates, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of maps he ends up being in for over the course of the tournament. Solid hidden player, though, so, you know, if nothing else, he can be in as a hidden fill for a lot of stuff. Assuming he loads in the tournament client. There we go. So we will wait for Will Stetson to catch up, and then everybody will sync together, and we'll get underway with the first map of this winner's round of 16 match. Discoboyz, I believe, pulled off the sweep last week in pretty quick fashion. Looking to do that again, see if they can go 12-0 in maps in the bracket stage. Couple traded early misses between Sigi and Yoshi. Very early. Not going to have much of an effect. Really need to build up your combo as much as you can in these slower sections of the map because the Kiais are far more difficult. And we did get another break there. It was from Will, so it's 3 FCs to 2 in favor of MEOW, who will take an early advantage about a third of the way through into some of these more difficult aim patterns. Will chain misses an entire one. 5 Yoshi follows it up, but it's still to the advantage of MEOW for now. Megamic, Conrad, and Water still hanging on. Will is not having a good time. Yeah, Will is really not having a good time. Down at 93 AC. He is not able to hit any of those aim patterns at all. And MEOW up by an early couple million points. It's by no means a definite sort of lead, but it's one that they can desperately cling to for as long as possible here. Oh, another break from Yoshi. It's still the triple FC intact, though. And there goes Yokespie. That's really bad for Discoboyz. This might just be point to MEOW here, unless those FCs break pretty soon. That's a lot of combo on all 3 of them. Over 1,000 for those triple FCs. Defon's still holding for Discoboyz along with Sigi since his early break, but 7 million point gap is going to start to be tough to bring back. MEOW might just have this first pick in the bag. There goes Megamic, though. So it's now just the double FC of Water and Conrad Mitten that need to hold into the final KI, which is probably the most difficult of the map. And here we go. Oh, Defans finds the slider break. We'll see if that was Bancho. It looks like a real miss, though. Yoshi, Megamic, Water all breaking, so it's Conrad Mitten on his own against Sigi and Will Stetson, who has recovered some combo, and Yokespie trying to bring this score gap back. I just don't think it's going to happen, though. It's not going to be enough time now that Will is broken as well. There goes Sigi. This is going to be first pick to MEOW. Conrad Mitten popping off here. Will he close out the FC? No, he does not. A small under aim on that last aim pattern in this Ki. But the damage has long since been done. Discoboyz having a decent enough showing, but Will Stetson just not able to do it. And no one giant score to match up with what Conrad, Mitten, and Water did there. Both outscoring the top score from Discoboyz by at least 4 million. And that's a 1-0 lead for MEOW. The underdogs in this matchup, starting things off right as we get a very quick swap over to Nomad 7. The second pick. Gonna be this first selection from Discoboyz. So it is time for CS8 AR4. This is a 3.5 minute long song with 637 max combo. This is an Ekoro map. This is like, we wish there was easy here type of map. But alas, we get Miles coming in for this one along with Ekoro, no surprise there. Mega Yoshi, Conrad, Water currently staying in for MEOW. We'll see if anybody swaps. Oh, Miles going back out. No way, Will Stetson? Well, low AR player, I suppose, but I don't usually think of him as a precision player. He's good at low AR, but I don't know that he's great at CS8, so we'll find out on that front. I think we're just gonna start with these rosters. GLHF's coming out. Yokespie, Defons, Ekoro, Will Stetson will be the lineup. MEOW makes no changes. Makes you wonder if they're missing players or if this is just who is playing in the first two maps by coincidence. I don't actually know what we're waiting on here. We should be good to go. Oh, now Yoshi's saying wait. Yoshi's saying wait again. Oh, okay, maybe not. I don't know what's going on. And there we go. So after a little delay there, we are into the second pick. It's going to be Yokespie and Will Stetson on hidden. Water and 5 Yoshi for MEOW. And yes, those are some very small circles. And this is low BPM. And this is low AR. This is... like, it's funny because, you know, in a sense, this is a really, really easy map, right? The mapping itself, other than, you know, off screens and stuff. But, you know, it's also CS8 AR4, and 2 people have to have hidden. So, as far as Yoshi love maps, this is definitely one of them. It's got 2B elements, it's got unrankables in the spinners with the notes in them and stuff. Like, it's definitely a pretty troll sort of map. And it is Ekoro, Yokespie, and Megumik holding on to the FCs with pretty solid accuracy. You can kind of tell the difference between people who really specialize in this sort of thing and people who don't very easily. And it's a relatively small lead for Discoboyz, only not even 700,000 points, really. the double taps. Yep, client, come on, you can do it. You can do it. I have faith in you. There you go. Client. Hello? Bueller? Bueller? This is Osu, right? Not me? Yeah, this is Osu. Jeez. Alright, well, water is nowhere near anybody else anymore. I don't even know what's going on at this point. All I know is Yokespy and Akoro are still doing their thing, and Megamic is also still doing their thing. Yokespy and Akoro finally drop off their SS's in that portion, but they are still maintaining the pretty sizable lead over the team of MEOW Mix. 3.2 million, 3.3 million, somewhere in that vicinity. Wait, did Yokespy misread that, or was that just the slider? Oh, it's just the slider. No, okay, I see. The way those notes go before that slider makes it look like you're misreading, hitting it with hidden. How long is this combo? 31, 34, 34. That's how long. Alright. It looks like we might end up seeing 3 FCs on this, which would be pretty cool. Yokespy, Akoro, and Megamic. And there it is. Well done to those players, and Discoboyz take the point. 8 million score the difference between the teams. No real surprise there. Perfect combo from Yokespy. The only of the 3 FCs to avoid dropping a slider end. 1 miss out of defense. Yoshi and Water not having as good a time. You can see, really, just the difference between people who are really good at that sort of skill set and people who can just kind of scrape by in that skill set. And so 1-1 goes the score, and the next pick back over to MEOW Mix, who have, you know, at least 1 point on the board, which is, I think, better than some of them expected, which is very good. We'll see if that can keep up, or how this match progresses now that they have their first pick out of the way. Obviously, a ton of different things in this pool in terms of skill sets, so lots to choose from this early on. And it's going to be free mod 1. Very popular pick in this pool, Desert Theater, Mirage, top diff. It's like something like its 7th pick or something. Okay, I have to fix something real quick. I keep running into things I have to fix. Okay. Alright, we fixed it. So this is, excuse me, this is free mod 1. It is kind of like a hidden, it is a hidden one, realistically, is what it is. Alright, not actually sure what's going on, but it looks like Water has left and been replaced by Hinori for MEOW Mix. So it seems we are set with Yolkspie, Defans, Ikoro, and Sigi against Megumi, 5 Yoshi, Conrad, and Hinori, who is, according to chat there, sight reading with Hidden, which is not really something that I would necessarily advise. I mean, it's sight readable compared to some of the other picks in this pool, but that doesn't mean you want to. We'll see how it goes for him. And away we go. Yolkspie and Defans on Hidden, Yoshi, and as mentioned, Hinori on Hidden. One of the more playable maps in the pool, as long as you're comfortable with the BPM. It's pretty quick, but you know, realistically, the total difficulty of this is not super high. This is this is like a Sigi FC map, I'm pretty sure. But Defans and Ikoro having some trouble at the start. 5 Yoshi breaking a couple times early on, but the other 3 for MEOW Mix still holding their FCs, and that's going to give them an early lead. There goes Yoshi, there goes Defans, so it's going to be Yolkspie and Sigi doing what they can against Megumi and now Hinori as Conrad finds a miss. A lot of players not having the greatest of time on this pick. Hinori breaks. It's down to Megumi against Sigi and Yolkspie, who will bring this score gap over quite quickly, and they take the lead back for Discoboyz. Some difficult rhythms there. Gonna find a break on Yoshi and Hinori. Megumi, the only real combo of note on MEOW Mix. Meanwhile, Sigi and Yolkspie still on their game. And Ikoro and Defans doing what they can to recover some combo in their plays. And there it goes, Megumi as well. So there are now no FCs left for MEOW Mix, not a lot of combo either. Still a double FC alive for Discoboyz, and that lead is going to just blossom like a beautiful flower in spring. That tom roll rhythm is so cool. Oh my gosh. Yep, this is looking like it's going to be a pretty big Discoboyz win. We're only halfway in, but that's a lot of combo that's just unmatched by MEOW Mix. Technically, if they completely fell apart and MEOW Mix continued to hold all their combo, this could be like, you know, comebackable, but it just gets very unlikely very fast, especially with Yoshi and Hinori breaking there. Spy and Sigi are just chilling on this pick. This is like such a good map for those guys, I think. As to be expected, Spy's Axe suffering a little bit from the high BPM triples, but it's still outdoing Yoshi and Hinari, as well as Conrad, so I mean, I guess you can't say it's the worst thing ever. And Sigi, meanwhile, 99.84, no mod FC, because that is the sort of thing that he does. And yeah, it's a large lead, and we're just kind of gonna see, you know, maybe we'll get a... If Conrad breaks, we might get a 1v4. If not, it's gonna be a 2v4. Conrad having a good time here, actually. Very solid performance from him and MEOW. Just, you know, not good enough, unfortunately, against a double FC. Not much is, unless you can somehow put up a double FC of your own. But Conrad at least keeping it away from being a 1v4 from Sigi and or Spy, so that's, you know, that's respectable. Unless Spy gets it in the last second here, we'll find out if Hidden's enough. It's gonna be very, very close. Oh, Conrad breaks, Spy holds on. This ending might be enough to bring over the 1v4. And yes, it is. 67.6 million to 65. That is, wow. Okay, Discoboyz actually double 1v4'd. Spy and Sigi both. Oh my goodness. The double FC, that's really, really impressive. Like, those are super, super strong scorers. I don't know. Conrad putting up a good showing. 1100 combo, 28 million. Not a bad score, but not much you can do about a double FC on a map like that. Wait, did they actually pick? I didn't even... Oh, there it is. Okay. And now it's time to switch up the skill sets and go into No Mod 5 for Discoboyz. Which means Malteser will be joining the lobby. Is Toki here? This is a Toki map, right? Alright, so I was ranked 13 on the map from Spy, ranked 16 on the map, ranked 2 no mod from Sigi. 453 performance points, actually 454 performance points. I don't know why Spy is still in the lobby. There's no shot he actually plays this, right? It's MEOW, Malula, Hinori, and Esamoka for MEOW. Okay, I guess it's Spy, Malteser, Akoro, and Sigi for Discoboyz. I'm not sure what I'm about to see, but I guess I'm about to see it. This map is really hard, and it's quite fast. Will Spy be employing the dark methodology? Is that what's going to happen here? He is going to go hidden along with Sigi. Hinori and Malula going hidden for MEOW. Well, alright. Time for back check here on the intro. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Malteser? Malteser? Sigi? And MEOW? What? What? Like, we're not even 200 combo in, and that was already the farthest I'd seen anyone SS into that map. Who's actually in the lead here? Okay, Yokespy and Akoro are holding down the fort for Team Discoboyz with only Megamick opposing them. Yokespy doesn't even appear to be utilizing the method. Oh, Sigi slider broke on that thing. There's a Smoker right after, though. And Malula as well. Megamix still on that FC, along with Akoro and Yokespy, of all people. Malteser doing what he can. Oh, there goes Megamick. That's going to pretty much just end it, I think. There's anybody going to miss in the perfect stacks? No. All right. Actually, did Megamick break in the stacks? He might have. There goes Akoro's FC. It's down to just Yokespy. But Malteser is just about matching Hinori, so, and Sigi is matching Asamoka, so it's kind of free Yokespy combo. Well, okay. I don't know what we're watching, but it's Discoboyz winning, and I guess that counts for something. And they're gonna take the point by just shy of 30 million and take a 3-1 lead. I will never again doubt Yokespy speed. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, so 3-1. Next pick MEOW mix, just one breakpoint down. It's by no means the end of the world. What shall the selection be? Plenty of options. We've got the whole DT pool still. The 2 non-banned hard rocks, couple free mods. Not a lot of no mod left. No mod 1, 3, and 8, but those are options. I don't think you pick no mod 1 or no mod 8 if you're MEOW Mix, and I hope you don't pick no mod 3 because I just don't want to have to watch that map for 5.5 minutes or whatever. This could be like a... No, DT5? Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I wasn't gonna say that, but whatever. It's the very old DT. It's the DT map that's not really a DT map because it's AR8 after and like 188 BPM after double time is applied. But it is very much in the spirit of a 2009 map with those couple really awkward streams, one of which at least 4 people will probably break on, if not more. Mostly not all that difficult, other than those couple of really difficult to aim streams. But those cause so many breaks that it's kind of the gate if you hit it. What is going on here? Actually not sure what's going on in chat here, but whatever. I think they're getting started, so it's fine. You expect Koro, Defons, and Will Stetson against Megamic. Conrad's still playing Nomad 5, Yoshi and Water. Try and get that fixed here. There we go. Here we are. With Yolkspie and Will Stetson on hidden, Water and Yoshi on hidden for Team MEOW mix. And we are banchoed once again. There we go. But yeah, those little streams like that one, very awkward aim, quite tricky. You know, this is a style of map that a lot of people don't play very much of. Even if you're a tournament player, you might not see many maps with anything like that, so relatively difficult for a lot of guys. Accuracy a little bit lacking on Team MEOW mix over there, but they do still have combo. Ooh, it's Will Stetson with the break, as well as Yolkspie, so they're down to 2 FCs against what is still a 4-way FC for MEOW mix, despite the low AC. We're gonna come up to that one stream, and that's gonna kind of just determine who wins right there. Here we go. Conrad, Water, Yoshi, Will, and Yolkspie all breaking. Ekoro and Defons managed to hold, as well as Megamic. Will that be enough for Discoboyz to bring this back? It should be, as long as they hold. Megamic holding the FC, but it's just not, unfortunately, gonna matter. You're not supposed to do what Ekoro is doing here, by the way. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah. Let's take a look here. That is the second ever DT/Nightcore SS on the map, and he just did it in the match. That is rank 1, in fact, with DT/Nightcore without hidden. And it is rank 5 even with hidden. 3 of the scores ahead of that are from Hippo Cup players as well. So, yeah. There are a few 3-mod FCs on this. American Penguin, Happy Stick, Wolf, Toy, and Carthy all have 3-mod FCs, but like, damn. I don't know. And now into another DT we go, but it's a very other end of the DT spectrum. This is going to be Double Time 2, System Sun. Stamina Speed is the name of the game here. 228 BPM, lengthy streams. Gonna have a much higher stamina requirement than I think anything we've seen to this point. And this is, at long last, going to be the debut of Toki in this match. This is a very strong speed roster from Discoboyz. Toki, Malteser, Sigi, Ekoro. It's pretty scary. Megamic, Malula, 5 Joshi, 5 entire Joshis, and Esimoka. Now, they have Spev. Where is Spev? Isn't he like a speed player nominally? I kind of think of Spev as being somebody who would be in for this type of map. Maybe he's just not here today. I don't know. And in we go. 4-1 the Discoboyz lead, looking to push it to a match point advantage if they can win this pick. Hidden a Malteser in Toki. Don't know that I would have expected Malteser to have hidden, but I think he should be fine. This is not a complex reading map by any stretch of the imagination. Malula and Yoshi, the hidden players for MEOW mix. Oh, there goes a Koro. Yoshi trades, though. No other breaks as of yet. 3 FCs to 3. Accuracy gap on a few players. 90% on a Koro, 93% on Malula, 85% on Fsamoka, 82% on Yoshi. Megamic, the only player from MEOW Mix really having any sort of good time with this at all, and unfortunately, 3 players on Discoboyz still have an on FCs, so not going to be much Megamic can do, and the score is going to start to get kind of scary here pretty fast. Still a triple FC from Sigi, Malteser, Toki. 98 on both Sigi and Toki is pretty solid when you look at the ACK on the other side for the 3 members that aren't named Megamic, who is matching the 98%, which is kind of cool. And past the halfway mark, quick approaching the 2/3 mark, really. We see a sizable lead for Discoboyz here. And it's only going to continue to grow. Sigi does find a miss, so triple FC becomes a double FC. Megamic still hanging on with his FC on the MEOW Mix side. Toki and Malteser just doing their thing. Speed players playing a speed map. I sleep. Ooh, Toki. Oh, Toki, what happened there? Started that entire stream early, or he's... I don't know what he's doing anymore, actually. He's just, like, inting his ACK or something, maybe? Is he in... He's actually inting his ACK on purpose, I think. I'm not really sure why. Malteser, though, holding the 97.6. Sigi at 98. As you do. Oh, and Malteser... I guess he didn't want to submit the score or something. That's really fucking BM, dude. That's really fucking BM, dude. That's not cool. That's... yeah, I don't know. I'm really not a fan of that. Malteser and Toki actually both... Wait, Toki failed out? Huh. How about that? MEOW Mix wins the point. No, not really, but... That's like giga scum. I'm sorry. That's giga fucking scum. That's like 0 respect tier. Like, don't play or turn off score submission. Don't be assholes. Because you know you're gonna win. Like, that's just not cool. Like, you know the other team is already, like, not in the greatest mental frame, and that's how you behave? Nah, man. This ain't it. Nah, I don't fucking care. I'm sorry. I can't support a team that behaves like that. It's just not the done thing. It's not good for competition. It's not a nice thing to do. It's just rude and thoughtless and not cool. And that's I don't know. Just don't do it, man. Alright, into DT1 we go. Possibly last map of the match, with Discoboyz up 5-1. Will Stetson coming in for an Amy DT pick. A lot of flow aim alt in this one too, so maybe stuff he's comfortable with. This was a... yeah, this was the MEOW mix pick, so... although, did they actually... they rolled 41. I don't know that the roll had anything to do with this pick, but I don't know if it didn't either. So far, nobody having a very good time of this. Just Conrad with a solid combo. Everybody else is breaking pretty consistently here. But the lead does go over to Discoboyz as Water, Megamech, and Yoshi all having a rough go of things. Conrad Mitten still holding on. I mean, 450 combo at this point. But that's a nice 7-4-7-4-7. That's kind of a cool score. 7-4-7-4-7-4. Combo being built up by Discoboyz, but Conrad and Yoshi holding enough combo that they're going to take the lead back here. As long as Conrad continues to hold, this is going to be a decent spot for MEOW to be in going forward in this pick. Unfortunately, he does break right before the break in the song. It's a 400,000 point lead. Siggy and Defons with the combo intact for Discoboyz against just Yoshi at slightly under 400 for MEOW. Siggy and Defons just gonna, I think, carry this one the rest of the way. As long as they can hold on for a bit longer, the score lead is going to become pretty uncomebackable. Yoshi doing what he can to keep MEOW in it, but there is the break from 3 members of MEOW. So even with Defons missing, Siggy still holding means that this is basically over at this point with a 5 million point lead for Discoboyz. And that is going to pretty much do it here. Siggy bringing it on home for Discoboyz. Finally does break at the very end, but an 11 million point lead with no combo on MEOW means it really doesn't matter. And Discoboyz will be the victors. They will go on to the winners bracket quarterfinals. They are going to be facing the winner of 1080 PhD versus Chopstick Pros, which is going on at the same time as this one, so unfortunately not going to be able to see that, but should be a pretty good match, so you can keep an eye on that on the spreadsheet if you'd like to see how the score is going there. That's going to do it for this match. Discoboyz 6-1. Hopefully they learn to respect their opponents a little bit between this week and next week. Hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow, probably for Map Pool Showcase, and then we'll see you next week for quarterfinals. Have a good day.